The aim of this video is to give you an overview of what the WashCap mobile template is and the format in which it is defined in XLSForm. So the Global WashCap mobile template is a format in XLSForms, which is a syntax used in many mobile data collection tools, all of those in the Open Data Kit world. So it corresponds to 3 tabs, the XLSForm, a survey tab, a choices tab, and a settings tab, each of which have a specific objective. The survey tab is a tab where all of the questions are listed with all of the different settings associated. The choices tab is something different. It corresponds to where all of the list of options are listed for all of the questions that are single option or multiple option. So you see here all the list of camps, also the reasons why people might defecate in the open, etc., etc. And finally, the settings tab is one where we just define general information on the form, such as the form title, the form ID, and the instance name, etc., etc. And lastly, in the template, you'll notice that you have an introduction tab that gives you an overview of the document, also an XLS overview tab that helps explain all of the different types of questions and all of the different settings of an XLSForm. And you also have an instructions tab that tells you how to modify and what you can modify in the form. But there is also a specific video on this topic. So all this is read by different mobile data collection tools and Kobo in particular. So I can, if I wish, actually just import my form, either before having made modifications or after having made modifications, as I wish, and deploy it. Once it's deployed, I will straight away be able to see it on my mobile phone, or I can also open a web visualization of my form just to make sure that it corresponds to what I want. So here I see it more or less the same way it is on the phone. So here if I say that the household gives its consent, all the follow-up questions appear, etc., etc. And know that you can also modify the form directly here in a more user-friendly interface than in Excel. You see all of the questions with all the different settings appear directly here in the Kobo interface. However, you can't see as clearly what you can or cannot modify than in the XLSForm, and as this is a global form that has many indicators calculated, it is less risky to actually learn how to do the modifications in XLSForm to ensure that there are no mistakes during the coding. So the Global WashCap form is based on the XLSForm format that is compatible with Kobo Toolbox. There are 3 different tabs: survey, choices, and settings, and also other tabs with instructions. You can modify the global form either in XLSForms or in Kobo, but in both cases be careful, tread carefully, as you risk breaking the automatic calculations, and this is particularly the case in Kobo where the instructions for modifications are not as visible.